I think we should talk about the audience recommended first.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Because I think it's climactic when we talk about the ones you recommended. That to me is like probably the most interesting, just because like you know what I would like. So right when I watched it, I was like, jeez. But
yeah. Jeez.
I was like, this is going to be a dope. So let me find the animes that you guys recommended. It's somewhere around here. I'm trying to keep talking so there is no dead air. Audience recommendations. Here we go. So here we mother fudging go. Actually, the first one I didn't watch, but you watched it. So maybe we can talk about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that was recommended by Amartaj32, saying you have you watched Erased? Because if you haven't, get on that shit. Two fire emojis. Damn. All right.
Yeah, that dude speaks the truth, man. It was that was a ride. I will be watching that anime because
is it a movie or an actual anime?
Anime. Yeah, it's
cool,
anime.
Cool.
So like, yeah, honestly, animation style is like movie quality, man. It looks so good. Like, just watching the first episode is such a roller coaster ride. Mad props to that guy. That is, from what I've seen, just from the first episode, man. Like, there's a lot they pack in.
Really?
And it's not to the point where it's like too much. It's like enough to be like the pacing is really good.
Okay.
And it just kind of, the end of the episode definitely like leaves you wanting more. But
do you have a slight context about what it's about?
Yeah. Okay. So it's mainly about so this guy, he has the ability to like he'll see like a blue butterfly right in the sky, and if he sees that, he gets this overwhelming feeling all of a sudden. It's like instantaneous, and so his body, his mind, time itself like goes back like 1 to 5 seconds, and usually within that period of time, something drastic happens. So he'll like look around like real quick to see if anything's like out of place.
Oh, okay.
Because usually after that time, something catastrophic happens.
Interesting.
Like, it's varying. Like it could be really bad, whatever. And he tries his best to find like something like off about the situation. And the show says that a lot of times he's able to, but the result is that he usually ends up facing the consequences. Like something bad can happen to him.
Interesting.
He tries to fix it.
So he has like literally a 5 or less second window to fix the problem?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it for anyone who's like about to watch the show, but it's a very interesting premise. You can imagine, like, when I heard about it, I thought it was gonna be. When I saw the cover of it, I thought it was gonna be like a really sad anime.
Yeah.
And it might be. It has the recipe for it.
Oh, okay.
The ingredients for it. Because when you start taking a lot of animes, when you start taking time into, when you throw time in the formula, you can create a situation that's like super sad, right?
Yeah.
Devastating, right? Like a lot of times someone dies and you can't you have to keep resetting time. You can't fix them, that kind of thing. That happens a lot.
Right.
This anime, I think it has something like that. Like, of course, something drastic can happen. I'm guessing something drastic will happen. Something drastic already has happened, but I think it'll be pushed even further. And I think he'll have to make a choice, do all kinds of things. And I'm like,
I can't wait. I gotta watch this.
Yeah,
this is the only one I didn't watch that people recommended, and you watched it because I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
but
it's just so good. The first episode was really good. It was really engaging, and thank that dude, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
My good friend Amartaj32. All right, well, hell yeah. I'm gonna watch that probably as soon as we get off of this mother fudging schniz. So number 2 is what I do in the bathroom once in a while, but there's a couple recommendations. A lot of people recommended, of course, One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, and 2 people, let me see if I can find both people really quick, recommended Demon Slayer. One is David Astafajika. He recommended Demon Slayer, and then Tenzo Yamato.
Did you watch it?
I did.
The first episode?
Yeah, I watched it. Did you watch it?
I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on the first episode.
Okay, so I'll try to give a premise without spoiling too much stuff. The whole concept of Demon Slayer is that there's basically a world of demons and people who slay them. That's like the easiest way to say that, right? But it does follow a main character. Should we not spoil these in case people want to watch them?
To a degree. I mean, I think it's
okay.
like first episode stuff. So
Cool. We'll do like, we won't destroy it, but the idea is what I just said. But it does follow one main character who isn't really aware that this world exists. Like, he's only heard rumors, I think, about these demons exist, and it's kind of something that the older people talk about.
Pretty rare. It seems like
it seems like a very rare instance, but it becomes very harshly and critically aware of the situation when something very traumatic and sad actually happens. It's like I will say it's a strong, sad moment. But yeah, besides that, I mean, it's a 30-minute episode, and I feel like there was kind of like two main plot points that just happened, and that was kind of it. But I did like, I don't know, I don't think it really struck me as like crazy unique.
Right.
Yeah, it seemed it seemed like something I could watch for sure. And out of all the animes that people recommended, I will say that a lot of them were very different from each other, which was cool. So it was cool to like see a bunch of different animes, but this one, it definitely seems like the most standard anime out of all of them, maybe.
I agree. Actually, like big time, because it was very I guess telegraphed. Is that the word? It was very predictable.
Oh right, yes.
Yeah. Because it fit the stereotype. Shut up, Siri! Damn it!
Did you get her?
Okay. Got her.
Cool. Wow, dude. AI is gonna really bite you in the ass 20 years from now, dude.
Yeah, Skynet is gonna fuck me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So I mean, it was very predictable, like almost from the get-go, because it kind of shows you what's gonna happen at one point, right?
Yeah.
The very beginning. And you're like, okay, and that pretty much just told everything, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. I mean, what can I say? It was super predictable. I mean, it was too happy in the beginning, right?
Yeah. And
you could feel the underlying tone. And you're like, but I would say the animation of that one is very good.
Yes.
It's a very, very good looking anime. I don't know if that's just a first episode thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many episodes they've done for Demon Slayer. I don't know if it's gonna be like like one of those super shonens, right? They do like 3 million episodes of, but
That's so funny that you say that, because I didn't even think about that. But they pretty much say what's going to happen the whole episode. Like, not just that. They literally, so at the beginning of the episode, it shows a tragic incident, and then it cuts back to how it happened, and you're like, okay, I kind of knew that was going to happen. And then it literally, you're already warned about, like, the demon world and stuff from his grandparents, and then it happens, and then the ending is very obvious, too. Like, how he's like, oh, no, whatever.
Right.
It's all, it all kind of happened exactly like you think. But I will say this, I wouldn't mind watching another episode at all. I mean, I thought it was fun, and I'd be interested in checking it out. But yeah, no, I think it's probably one of those two. Like last week we sort of talked about Dr. Stone, and we were both pretty passive about it, just like, fuck it, whatever. Yeah. And there were probably 2 to 4 comments that were like, dude, keep watching it, trust me. And I'm like, okay. So I might actually watch like 5-ish more episodes to see if my opinion changes. But saying with that, like, it was a very predictable anime, and I'm new to this, so hopefully I don't come off as an asshole, but I was also surprised that every anime recommended, there was nothing really too obscure. Like, all the animes recommended were like probably the most popular animes in the world. So it's like, for me, obviously that's really easy to get onto, because I'm like, yes, like, I want something that like a non-anime dude can easily kind of like get in there and watch, especially someone who's interested in anime. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'll be interested down the road, because like, I mean, I think that's pretty normal, is that anyone who's getting into anime, they always watch the popular ones first, right?
Totally.
So totally. But
Totally.
But oh my god, I literally lost track of what I was saying.
Yeah, you did, dude. We gotta stop saying totally.
I know, it's fucking me up. But yeah.
You're still trying to think.
Yep.
Dude, if you lose it, you just give up. That's what I do. I'm like, I lost it. It's gone forever.
Might as well just give up.
It'll hit us later in the middle of like my sentence, and then you'll say it, and then I'll forget what I'm saying, because you're gonna be like, wait, real quick. Oh
my god, fuck me.
Dude, inside of the ass. All right. So
but everyone starts and check. So everyone starts, like, anyone new to anime starts like with the main, the famous animes out there. I'm really interested in seeing which like niche anime like that you would end up going down.
Right.
Because eventually you do find that one, and you're just like, yeah, this is the kind of shit I really like.
Yeah, I'm interested
Like,
too because it was all over the board for me. I mean, I genuinely, obviously, I was going on and on about Cowboy Bebop last week, but the anime this time that was the most like Cowboy Bebop was probably my least favorite. So, Blue Lagoon, not Blue Lagoon. Is it Blue Lagoon?
oh, Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon, yeah. Which
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. I don't mean like that's my least favorite because I've only watched one episode, but I was probably the least interested in watching the next episode, but I still had a really, really good time. But we'll talk about that in a second. So yeah, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm like, I don't know where I'm gonna fit because, you know, I could watch Cowboy Bebop all day, but I was more interested in the other ones that played out. So I guess we'll have to see.
Did you finish Samurai Champloo?
I didn't finish that one. That one I'm having a lot of fun watching. That one's so different too.
Yeah. And take your time with it, man. That one's a joy.
Yeah. So the two that you said, the guy who made Mob Psycho 100 is the same people who made One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Okay. So
he's known for his like bad art.
Yeah.
I guess.
Right.
That's why it's like a, doofus looking character.
So I do want to say the two shout outs is Spooked in B said waiting on that One Punch Man Mob Psycho 100, Heart Eyes, and then Weapon XXL. One Punch Man is right up your alley, but my personal recommendations are Hajime no Ippo and Black Lagoon. And I agree. I'm going to say this. One Punch Man and Mob Psycho 100 are my shit. Like, I was
Fucking
so
good.
hooked. So, I mean, obviously One Punch Man, I can't imagine anyone watching those and not being like, this is the fucking best thing ever.
Oh, this sucks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is ass. Like,
Yeah.
getting bored of it. Like, imagine someone just be like, next, and clocking out in the middle of, like, one of the fights. Like,
Yeah, it's like some of the best animation I've ever fucking seen in anime, man. I mean, it's just so good. I love One Punch Man.
dude, I watched 5 episodes yesterday. I didn't,
Of One Punch Man?
yeah, I still have.
Oh, did you finish it?
No, I have 1.5 episodes of the first season, but I'm all the way. So I did watch the Sea King fight, which is like I'm sure everybody fucking loves because it's 2 episodes long too.
Yeah, because it really shows the power of the what's his name, Moomin Rider.
Yes, dude.
My man.
People must love him.
Man.
Must
I
love
know,
him.
seriously. I think he is like super popular. Like people do really like him a lot. I fucking love Moomin Rider. He's amazing.
Well, yeah, I'm really into One Punch Man. I'm gonna watch the whole first season and second season, and then Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho is basically the less frames per second version of One Punch Man. Like the scenes moving around literally is like 3 frames a second. It's like the whole show.
It's very cool aesthetic though.
Definitely, and it's the most American. I think it's the most like Bob's Burger out of all of them, where a lot of the art style is very American and sketchy. Which there was another show that somebody recommended that was kind of like that, but yeah, I'd say that one's the most like Americanized, and even a lot of like the just zany cartoonness reminded me a lot of like Ed, Edd n Eddy or something. It's just so zany. And I think that's why shows like that like really sit with us well, because we grew up watching American cartoons. But yeah, dude, fuck yeah. Whoever recommended that, like, yeah, that's those are the shit. And yeah, nothing bad to say. It also sucks because me and Matthew are such not critics that we're just like, dude, everything is awesome.
Like, dude, it's so awesome, man. Yeah. Mob Psycho is really good. I mean, everyone, the suggestions are just really popular animes, and there's a reason why they're popular. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they're good animes. So more often than not, we're just gonna say like it's good shit.
Totally. Okay, so besides that, another Demon Slayer recommendation, which is awesome. Thank you so much. This is hilarious, but somebody said the Breath of Wild outro is sick too, dude. And I literally hit up my brother like, hey, dude, have you seen Breath of Wild yet? And he's like, and he was so nice about it, like, oh, dude, I think that's your outro, which is Zelda, dude. It's a game. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, idiot. So yeah, I'm an idiot.
Man.
It was the outro I used in my intro to anime clips. But yeah, so there was that, and then let's see some other recommendations.
Watch me look like an idiot. Like, there's an actual anime called like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. And it's funny because somebody even said, so I didn't watch these two, which I feel bad about, but somebody did say, they were kind of like, are you gonna go deeper into anime? I really want to know. They just wanted us to get deeper, and they basically said like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which we already talked about. Then they said Akame ga Kill, and then Assassination Classroom.
Akame got killed.
Okay. And you said that I probably wouldn't like Assassination Classroom.
Um, maybe not. It's like, I mean, it's good background.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty
like a
much good
passive
background.
show.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of going off from like how I felt about it. I'm in the middle of like season two.
Okay.
And I bet you there's someone out there who's like, dude, you just have to finish the show and
I
then
don't
you'll
like
like
that
appreciate it.
though. We mentioned that
I
last time,
know.
but I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
why?
exactly. Like,
If it doesn't
you know,
catch you, then
there's so many good shows you can watch from the get-go that are like they're just straight up good from the
yeah,
get-go. Um,
totally magodily, totally magodily.
what
Dude,
was
by
what was I talking about again?
tell us
But,
Assassination Classroom.
yeah, so I mean, it's just another fun anime. I feel like I'm gonna overuse that adjective a lot. Just it's fun.
Cool.
It's an easy out,
Cool.
right? It's a cop out. So, but yeah, I mean, it's about this like weird being that plans on destroying the world, and these kids have only so much time to find a way to kill him.
Oh.
This guy's like super powerful, super strong, and he's extremely fast. Like faster than the speeding bullet, like faster than sound. He's like
Interesting.
he sees everything happening, but he's like that alien-looking thing.
So
might
a
have
bad
seen-
guy is the biggest plot point. Like they don't switch bad guys
Yeah.
like most shows. Okay.
Yeah. So he plans on destroying the world, but he also is the one who's teaching them how to like kill him, and bring him up. It's really weird. I forgot. I don't know why. I forgot why he is going to do that, but.
But yeah, I mean, I'll watch it just in
It's
case.
strange.
Okay.
Strange anime.
I'll watch that. And I'll watch
but-
Akame Got Killed too.
Yeah, Akame ga Kill, I think it's definitely darker.
Oh.
I think it's like I remember seeing the first episode. It is darker than the Demon Slayer episode
Okay.
that we watched. So, but I think it was more like the watching that show was more like let's just see how fucked up we can get kind of thing, you know?
Gotcha.
And-
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah. So
I'm not Japanese enough, I'll be honest. I'm Korean.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I mean those two, but they're really popular anime, so
Cool.
that's what I would say. They're super popular.
I might check out like an episode, and I'll definitely check out Assassination Classroom if it's not as dark. But yeah, I'll also say this. I'm going down the list. We only got 3.
Yeah, it's not a dark anime
Cool,
at all.
cool.
Like, yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
So we got Josh Lopez basically gave us the recommendation to make an myanimelist.com to make an account and basically keep track of what we're watching so that other people can see what we're watching. I think that would be really fun. So hopefully we'll have that set up in the next couple of days. But so thank you, Josh Lopez. But
Yeah, that's good,
also
actually.
Sage Prophet. This is he mentioned basically saying like your brother's right. He said good shit, bro. I thoroughly enjoyed the podcast. Got to get the audio version when available, which it is available now. Links in the description down below. If you want to check out us on Apple Podcasts, you can just listen to us on the go, which is the whole idea. The whole idea of this podcast, too, is like when you're in the brain mode of anime and animation, you're kind of in that fairy tale world, which I love being in. Listen to this podcast. Like, it's going to be like help you just be like, thinking about that world.
Show.
So yeah, Sage Prophet basically said, yes, you would love Blue Exorcist. Gurren Lagann was cool. And the last one is Matthew already talked to me about this, so I hate to do this to you, Nathan Rodriguez. Actually, first let me say this comment. The Dirty Mexican Zero. Wow, I can't believe I just read that out loud. He said, dude, John, Dr. Stone actually gets better. You should watch it. It's educational and takes a turn where you really don't expect. So I will continue the dirty.
Educational.
That's what he said.
That is
It's not really.
yeah, I've never heard that description of anime, so that's kind of
Interesting.
compelling.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks, dirty person. And then Nathan Rodriguez says, I wonder if you guys have seen Berserk. In general, hopefully more of a manga.
Yeah, so I will say this. So I no offense to anyone out there suggesting all these animes.
Matt hates you.
So yeah, dude, seriously, just sign off, log off, delete your account, get out of here. So I'd like to think that I know John fairly well.
Yeah. You've seen my balls.
Yeah, it's just seen lots of dick from John growing up. So yeah, good times with that. I'm so glad that like I don't get on social media ever.
Because the responses to this are going to be very weird.
One of the things I say in the 3 hours I've spent online has been seeing my brother's balls and dick. So
That's how it goes.
I'm glad that's on there now. But oh, now I got nothing but balls and dick in my mind. What were you talking about?
Todoroki.
Oh, no, I got that stuck in my mind. Damn, fucking dog.
You said you know me well enough for my anime taste.
Sure, yeah, I know him well enough where like John, you know, he doesn't like too dark of like animes and stuff. I remember watching Full Metal, the 2 episodes that you saw. He literally just sat there and watched the episode where, and this is spoiler, I guess, if you guys haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist, and it was the original one. So he came in when the brothers pretty much sacrificed parts of the body and Alice's body to revive his mom, and all was left was like a mush. And John saw that part and was like, "Okay, I'm done." And
I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah, and then the next fucking episode, I shit you not, that he sees is the one where like the little girl and the fucking dog combine and forms a chimera, and it's like, Edward. Like John's like, oh, and then sees like Scar like fucking obliterate her, and like John's like, okay, I'm done with anime.
That was literally the sign off. Like I was like, I can't fucking do any of this.
John was like fucking done.
I literally haven't watched it. I didn't watch it for years after that.
Yeah,
like lots of years.
Fast forward 10 fucking years, like more than 10 years, and John's just getting back. So, that should give you a little premise on how John is like with dark shit. So if I want John not to watch anime for another 10 years, I'll show him Berserk. And actually, Berserk's not super crazy. I mean,
it's just bloody and rapey and shit, right?
Yeah, child killing, that kind of thing. Like, it has a lot of dark moments. It's pretty fucked up.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of worse animes out there. That one is like, it's still pretty.
Well,
pretty gnarly.
That is a fascination. I mean, have you watched a lot of it?
I watched the older anime. I watched a good bit of it. I don't know why I stopped. I actually really liked it a lot.
Okay.
I do need to finish it. But Netflix actually like pretty much redid a lot of it in like movie format.
Cool.
I'm sure it's just as gnarly, so.
Cool. So don't watch it, basically. Yeah, it's funny.
Like, get to that point, you know?
Well, a lot of people like that. I mean, it's the kind of same thing where you're like, if you're a lot of times being sad, listening to sad songs makes you happier. And I think people kind of watch animes for the same reason. Like if it's like dark, I don't know, but for some reason I feel I don't really like a lot of aggression, and I think it's like I feel like when I skate, and then like life in general is like kind of aggressive. Like I don't know, when I'm skating, I'm always like screaming and going crazy and like being aggressive. So like when I'm not, I want life to be as cute as possible. Like I literally want to be like hanging out with Sarah and be like, let's watch something cute. Like I want my whole life to be like, a kawaii anime.
That should be a shirt, dude.
Yeah.
I want my life as cute as possible. I like that.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm gonna write that down. I want my life as cute. Yeah, but I do. So like, I feel like we've dealt with enough aggression, maybe like growing up, and we're kind of aggressive people. We have a lot of anger and stuff, and I just think like when it's time to chill, I want to chill.
Yeah.
So with the animes,
it's time to chill the fuck out.
Yeah. So with the animes, I don't want expanding on my like. I don't want to come home aggressive and then watch something that makes me want to like kill a raccoon with my bare hands. But yeah, that's it. So I think with the audience, thank you so much. Keep recommending. And, right when I posted a comment, oh my God, actually, on Instagram, I posted a video that was like...
Oh, just side note for that, dude.
Yeah.
Berserk is a fucking badass series. Very popular. Just at this moment, might not be for John. John's got to at least get to that level where, I don't know if he ever will, but, it's a progression, right?
Yeah.
So
we'll get there, B. Don't you worry, your sweet little tartan ass. That's from a podcast I heard. Anyway, so I did. It's funny because I posted a tweet or an Instagram the other day that basically said like, did you see that picture I sent you? That was like a few animes to recommend.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Yeah. That's a very good one. It's super accurate.
Yeah. So I also posted like 8 animes that the audience recommended that you recommended, and then of course now there's 40 comments under that post about more animes I should watch. So I'm like, well. We'll get on it.
It's never ending. I'm telling you, any anime fan, if you ask him, hey, what's a good anime? Yeah,
the list.
They're strap in. It's gonna be a fucking list.
So I will be going down Naruto a lot more. I know it's like the most popular one. Isn't it part of the big 3? Naruto, and then I gotta watch Bleach, obviously, and then Tokyo Ghoul. I gotta watch. You were talking about that last week though, and you were kind of saying like it's not as fun after the first season. For you?
Oh, yeah. For me.
Yeah, well, I'll watch all of them. I'm excited. But yeah.